Hiya! Welcome! I am now on Patreon. For those who don't know what Patreon is, it is a dedicated system that helps all kinds of creators, small, medium, large, to get donations, regular income and support for all their creative endeavours. I've been thinking about going on Patreon for quite a while now, and I thought once I'd hit 500 subscribers I would create my Patreon page and try and get this ball rolling properly. I, like many of you watching, am just a small YouTuber. I've never made a penny from YouTube for any of my videos. I do it for the love of creating content and collecting Funko products, other things. I love being able to put my interests and passions out there for you guys to enjoy. The downside to being a small YouTuber, certainly in this day and age, is that we don't make any money from this, which is fine, but it does mean that everything that we do, we're funding ourselves. We're not people who can get advertising revenue or sponsorships. Everything that we do is paid for out of our own pockets. And for me, and I think for most people, Patreon is just a way where all creators, but especially smaller ones, can just keep their channel going and keep it growing, which is what I really hope to do, by just having some donations each month. That means, for in my case, that I will be able to continue to buy Funko figures and pay for my internet and other equipment that I need in order to be able to produce videos on a regular basis. And I do feel that I've got to the stage now where I am trying to create content multiple times a week. I don't like to go more than a couple of days or so without creating some sort of video, but it doesn't come free, sadly. And if I'm to maintain the level of video production that I've been at for the last 6, 7, 8 months, then I would really appreciate your support. And I'm going to tell you how you can support this channel and get some great perks, some great benefits if you do so via Patreon. Patreon membership to my channel is split into 4 tiers. The first tier is the $1 tier, the early access tier. What that means is, for just $1 a month, you can't even get a cup of coffee for that, can you? You people will get early access to my YouTube videos, ones that I schedule rather than put out straight away. There will also be Patreon only videos. I intend to start making those once I've got enough patrons supporting me. There will also be access to the Patreon message board as well, which you will be able to message me on and see all my updates, statuses, etc. And you can reply to those, and it's just a nice way for us to be able to keep in contact. So that's the $1 pledge. The $2 tier is everything that I mentioned in the $1 tier, but also I will put your name in every one of my YouTube videos. You will have a permanent credit as a brilliant and generous supporter of my channel in all of my videos. The third tier is the $20 choose your merch tier, and what this is, you get all the perks from the $1 and $2 tiers, the early access, the exclusive content, and your name credited in my video, but you will also receive some merchandise. You will get a Jimmy Barnes logo sticker, and you will get your choice of either a Jimmy Barnes logo t-shirt, mug, or notebook. The choice is yours, and please bear in mind that I will send out your choice of merchandise after the second Patreon billing. For instance, if you sign up and pledge $20 straight away, then when you are billed next, which is usually at the start of the month, that will be when you will be eligible for your merchandise. And the final tier for my Patreon page is the Ultimate Merch Bundle. So you get all the $2 Patreon access, the on-screen video credit, but you also get the entire, and I do mean entire, range of Jimmy Barnes merchandise. So you get the logo sticker, the t-shirt, the mug, the notebook, and also the wall clock. Oh yes, there's a wall clock, a fantastic bundle. All of that is yours if you pledge $50 at least twice, once when signing up and once after your next billing. There again, I will make sure all those items are sent out to you after your second $50 Patreon bill. Now, obviously, I don't expect people who may want to sign up for particularly $20 and $50 Patreon tiers to want to continue on those more expensive tiers after they've received their merch. And that's perfectly fine. If you would like to drop it down to the $2 level, that is perfectly fine. You can do that at any point in which you choose. You can drop it down to the $1 level if you so choose, or you can just stop donating. It is entirely up to you. All of this is completely voluntary. I am not holding my subscribers and my viewers to ransom. I still want to make lots of videos, lots of content for you people, whether I get many patrons or none. And I hope I get a few, because it does mean that this channel will be able to grow at the rate in which I think it deserves to grow. But if you subscribe to the $20 or $50 tiers, and then you've received your merchandise after the second payment, then in the Patreon app or on Patreon's website, just go to where it says to edit your pledge, and you will be able to either cancel your pledge or drop it down to the $2 a month level or the $1 a month level. If you do have any questions about Patreon, then leave them in the comments below or shoot me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And also, I would like to mention, if you would just like to make a one-off donation to the upkeep of this channel, then you can do so via PayPal. If you're not comfortable with signing up for a recurring monthly payment with Patreon, the link to do that, as is the link for my Patreon account, is in the description below, so you can check those out at your leisure. I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting me as I grow this channel, as I try and make my milestones and reach my goals even quicker. But I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to say once again how delighted I am to have reached 500, and that's thanks to all of you, all of your support, all of your comments, your encouragement, your love and kindness that you've shown me and what I do here on YouTube. I'm going to go now. I do hope you join me again for my next video. Cheers everyone. See ya!